darkness cloaks the world.
I love my fans. Beautiful. We are cooking. I got my stuff. Got my stream. I am itching to play more. Let's do this. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Biomutant with me. It's me. All right, let's kill some stuff. Ooh, there's actually a lot of stuff I can do right here. Let's do it! Got my soda. Got some powdered donuts. I got a shit ton of snow outside. Oh, I drank that too quickly. Go, go, go. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Oh. Muffin! Yeah, sorry about that. I've just been really dying to play it, and well, after work is when I've had time to do it these past couple of days, so yeah. I can imagine definitely being in a completely different time zone to me. There's so much snow. I can relate. Too much snow. Too much snow. And the Winter Warlock doth look upon his mountain and say, "Thou hath too much snow." But then the Snow Miser says, "Ah, bitch, please." Yes, I know it's February, so I really shouldn't be quoting, Christmas specials, but you know what? I'm currently on the back of Sergeant Pepper. I can do what I want. Whee! See that tiny little stream? That stream is a tiny little stream to me. Oh, tribal worship. But guess what? That is my psych totem, and I need one more. So I am going to take it from you, Demon Pikmin spawn. I didn't even know I put the input to do that move. What? I think the game is revolting. Or maybe my character's like, "Don't you know? You gave me the power of the edge last time. I've cut reality with my edgelord katana." Yeah, sounds super hyper. Haha, others, hold on. Do you sound super hyper? Haha, other streamers, sometimes you've sounded tired. Well, that's because I have been tired in other streams. But quite frankly, I am tired as well today. But I am sleep deprived, but I've got a nice bottle of Mountain Dew Live Wire, my favorite Live Wire. I would have bought Mellow Yellow, but they didn't have any. And I've got powdered donuts. So, yes, I am kind of hyper at the moment. Let's see. What do I want? What do I want? Here, let's grab some more
What
strength.
a bruiser.
Now I can get this is the ultimate. Hopefully. I don't know. I've never done dark before, This is the most powerful dark psych power, so hopefully it's good. And somehow my face is still attached. That I also just came back from a walk while listening to my new favorite album, which, well, let's be honest, I've only bought a grand total of 3 albums in my life. I normally just buy individual songs. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I think about a quarter of this album isn't very good. So, yeah, I've got lots of junk rolling around in my noggin at the moment. How's the Dark Path been so far? Haven't caught up with... It's kind of been painful. Like, don't get me wrong, some of the powers are cool, but... No joke. I dealt with the first World Eater, but because I'm on the Dark Path, rather than killing it, I just moved it closer to the tree. So, yeah, I am definitely fucking the world over. And I murdered the Sifu of my rival Tran, clan, whatever, elephant, mole, monster thing. But at the very least, I've been able to recruit some, characters to the Ark that I always wanted to, but couldn't because they're dark only. That is a really short-ranged weapon. Or that's a really short-ranged side power. Wow. The janitor's like, I was able to take this thing down in less than a minute with my magic gun. Your oh-so-great powers of darkness have not been abetting you, you douchebag. Whereas this guy's like, whereas our edgelord here is like, shut up, I actually got a katana that's useful. Again with the katanas. Just because I used a toilet brush for the almost entirety of my time in the spotlight doesn't mean I'm any less of a capable warrior than you, asshat. Shut up, I've got the Ronin hat. You never got one of those. But, yeah, like I said, I've been able to recruit Labo, Gizmo, and Maya, who all 3 are ones I've wanted to recruit before, but they're too edgy for the Path of Light.
There's not much left of what we used to call
At the same time, it gave me more of an excuse to keep playing Biomutant on the stream, so I can't complain too much. And then I might have the excuse to try playing through where I try to keep light and dark completely even and see if that is something that even works with this game. I don't know if it will, but we'll see.
Squeeze up and then down. Get the rhythm right.
I push up, down, turn around, puts me in the mood
that off.
for blood.
Pumped up.
Want a donut right now. I'm eating sushi, which is good. Oh, but I love sushi. I'd rather be eating sushi. I'll trade you your sushi for my donuts. Oh yeah, just since you weren't here for it. Yeah. Like I said, I actually got a katana that, oh, I accidentally put it away. That's useful. Of course, it's got glass stuck onto it, so it doesn't look like a katana. Oh, another Techno Taco.
Oh, wow.
After not seeing very many of these, it's like I saw 2 in the last stream, and now I've got 1 here. Hold still so my edge can cut you. I mean, honestly, my bare fist is still better than this, but wish we could do that maybe in the future. Also, katana sounds better than a toilet brush. You'd think so, but keep in mind, my toilet brush in the last stream, it was electrified, and it somehow did a shit ton of damage. I mean, granted, I did end the game without using the toilet brush because I did found like a rough piece of metal that was actually better than, but besides that, anyway. Wait. Is there more down here? Wow. I don't think I've ever noticed, mostly because I've just been flying around too much, but shooting him with biohazard bullets literally caused him to puke. It's kind of gross, but I'm like, no, at least my character's not the only one that biohazard, you know, makes me horribly ill.
Hey, nice shot.
There, that wall's your friend. A random question. Do you find it difficult to start cleaning your bedroom? I can't, because
The dark
at that point
makes
I'm like,
you
even
miss
if everything's
the
on the
day
floor, at that
fierce.
point I'm like, that's its proper place. So difficult to clean the bedroom.
You need to unturn the pipe tightness to drain the flush stool.
What'd I do wrong? There, okay, that's all I did.
That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away.
Well, if I want to wash away, why am I picking it up? I mean, at least this time, unlike, you know, when I got a shirt out of the toilet, at least that's like a piece of metal, wood, something that could feasibly, you know, still be in relatively good condition when I fished it out of the toilet. All right, there's your poo.
Moog says he's found keys in fluff dung before, and always wondered what they'd unlock. Discover the rest and you'll find more keys. There's plenty of poo to go around. Moog says you did good on that last monster. He hopes you have time to help him. It's not too far away. But that's no reason to waste time. When you're done, and you're not done yet. Moog appreciates your company. We'll be around.
Guess we're going back to Jumble's place again. Although I keep my room mostly tidy. Wait, you're grabbing poo to get keys? Well, the keys are just kind of a bonus. I'm mostly just grabbing poo, so he'll sell me a special type of poo that I need to bring to the character of Boom. Because I gotta finish Moog's personal quest before I can finish Boom's personal quest. But yeah, basically, Boom's found a way to make
Time to
explosives
get a
out of
move on
poo.
before all your
So
chances slip
Moog
on
collects
by.
it and then sells it to Bang or Boom. So Boom can make poop-powered explosives. But yeah, again, with the whole keys thing is that in order to unlock all the old world vaults, you gotta track down all the animals that swallowed the person that ate the person that had the keys, and now it's in their digestive tract. Or something like that, I'm sure. World with Pua's value. This world doesn't stop surprising. No, it does not. Let's grab this one on the way there.
Wood scrap. The one kind of scrap you could actually still find growing.
Yes, but I am concerned that it seems like the scrap itself can grow. This looks so inviting.
That's gone forevermore. The place they plant dead folks. Hope you don't wind up there soon.
No, no, the shrooms. The shrooms. Hey, it's my old leather frock. Come back for revenge because I scrapped it originally. Well, guess what? I can scrap you again. This isn't the end.
Is coming to the world and everything else.
Okay. Someone play a Zelda song, cause we just opened up a dungeon inside a gravestone. Oh, yep. Right. Yeah, I totally forgot. I never actually finished Clink's quest of getting an old bone so he can make me a literal skeleton key. However, I'm not going to finish that until after I'm able to get Boom on the Ark, because I don't want to have to turn Click down as well. Because I always feel bad denying people seats on the Ark. That's kind of why I had such an eclectic and borderline just random assortment of people on the Ark in my first playthrough. Because, well, I didn't really know what I was doing. I got scared for a moment. The ice cream truck has a sound, also a dungeon and a gravestones. Yeah, that's like a staple in Zelda games. Like, in Ocarina of Time, there are a total of 2 just regular gravestones with dungeons underneath. And then there's a whole dungeon just behind the graveyard, and, yeah. Let's see. No, just because I have been playing this game for hours doesn't mean I'm smart enough to remember which button combination I actually need to press to get what I actually need.
This thing needs new bounce orbers.
I mean, heck, even in my last stream, I kind of just invited Jumble because I'm like, well, I don't actually have a list of people planned out just yet, so I might as well. Then afterwards, I'm like, don't get me wrong, I like Jumble, so I don't necessarily wish I hadn't invited him in the last playthrough. But then I'm like, oh wait. But yeah, that's why I did end up looking up a bunch of the... For a moment, let's see. I've heard Zelda for the 5th time. I've seen people talk about it. I feel like I've truly lived under a rock. Well, yeah, it was one of the... Again, I don't mean to be rude, but it is one of the oldest video game franchises that's still kicking around, because... Let's see... So it had 2 games for the original NES, one for the Super Nintendo, 2 for the N64, and the first one on the N64 is considered like a legendary game in the grand scheme of things. Had 1 on the GameCube, technically 2 on the GameCube, but 1 game on, but that's because Twilight Princess released on both GameCube and Wii. Then it had 2 on the Wii. Plus the crossbow training spin-off game. There wasn't a brand new one released on the Wii U, unless you count the fact that I think Breath of the Wild was released on both Wii U and Switch. I think. I don't remember. Although the Wii U did get the good remakes of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. And it got Hyrule Warriors. Then that's not even counting all of the handheld ones, which there have been just as many handhelds as... There have been
made a new friend.
Home console releases. And honestly, I think my favorite Zelda game are 2 of the handhelds. The Ages and Seasons games for the Game Boy Colors. Because those games were released together, and they were meant to be linked together.
This is a spark
like not
plug,
actually linking them together per se, but the game featured a system where we were given codes in one game that you can enter in the other one, and you could get benefits from it. I know some people don't like Zelda. Like, several of them are people who regularly tune into my streams, but Zelda, I think, is a great series, and I will always love it. Even if I don't really enjoy the more recent games as much as I did. Like, the last Zelda game I truly fell in love with was Wind Waker in 2003. And, I mean, I've liked every Zelda game that's come out since that I've played. I haven't played all the handhelds. Except Skyward Sword is the only one I genuinely dislike. I know, I've just barely heard of it. The first game I played was Minecraft. Then I think it was Lego Star Wars on my Wii. And Robolock. Like in the recent years that I found so many different games. I ain't judging. My parents really tried to keep me from getting us having, like, they were okay with us having handhelds because they could hide them easier, as well as that was something we could do on road trips. But my family was really against having home video game consoles for years. Because our parents were like, oh, well, if they get video games, they're just going to sit inside and play video games and get addicted. And, well, to be fair, Zelda sounds cool and stuff, and I would enjoy it. Yeah, if possible, if you want to get into Zelda, I recommend starting with Ocarina of Time. Yeah, it's a bit dated, but I think it's probably the best when it comes to what classic Zelda has to, or what, how do I put this? What a Zelda game is atypically about. I think Ocarina offers it the best. Now, Breath of the Wild is a good game, but it does vastly depart from a lot of elements that the Zelda franchise had employed up to that point. Although, keep in mind, it's like it is an N64 game, so characterization's minimal. The world is relatively small compared to what you'd get from a modern game. And the combat is very basic, but again, it's important to remember what it did for fantasy, adventure, and RPG
Moog
games
says
as a
he's
whole.
impressed.
It's
That's
kind of the
another
same thing with
monster
Final
been
Fantasy
done.
VII. I don't like Final Fantasy
Moog
VII,
says
mostly
that
because
thanks
A, I
to
didn't grow
you,
up with
he
it,
has the
and
monsters
B, I
backed
find
up
Cloud to
now.
be a frustrating protagonist. I
Once
can't
he
deny
gets
the
the word
influence
out,
that it
your
had on
friends and
RPGs as a
allies
whole,
will
and it's like
know
I
what
probably would not
and
have
where
some of my favorite
to avoid.
RPGs if it weren't for the groundwork laid
He guesses
by
you're
Final Fantasy
thinking
VII.
the exact opposite, and you're still eager to. Figures you can make good use of that impulse around here.
That
Heard
being
you
said,
hunted
swinging back
up
to
an ark
Zelda,
for yourself.
if Breath
Now,
of the Wild's
that's
the only one you can really
amazing
get your
kind of
hands
prize.
on,
Imagine
nothing
what
wrong
you
with
could
starting
hunt
there.
with that. Figures you can travel to where there are more monsters. Figures if the world dies, you can use the Ark to get you someplace where there are new monsters that need haunting. Guesses you're making a good dent in putting this world down, and it needs that bad. Either way, though, that Ark sure seems shiny.
So
Damn it.
what we have here
Why did you
is
have to
someone
say
looking
shiny?
for a way out.
Sorry,
There's a seat
ever
open
play
on the
Mario
Ark.
Party
Why would you
Superstars?
want
It's
this?
on my I need to buy it list. Unfortunately, I just don't usually have the money, and other things have gotten in the way from buying it. Sorry, Moog, but the people voted last time, and they wanted Boom instead of you. Sorry, man.
What really happens when you make a conscious choice to be
Wait.
alone is that you abandon.
I offered a
Let's
seat, didn't
agree
I?
That a conscious choice
Hold the
is
phone.
better than an unconscious.
But it's hard to.
Regardless.
I offered the seat, not declined the seat.
Says the Ark's your. Moog's glad you keep coming.
Hold on.
Huh?
Did I offer or decline? Okay, good. I did decline the seat. Okay, sorry. Again,
Says he
I
gets
really
it.
am sorry.
Moog's glad.
Alright, I got the boom poo. It's like, I was genuine. Sorry, Moog. I was genuinely thinking of bringing you, but the fans liked Maya and Boom more than you. So, it's nothing
You got the
personal.
best of that.
Alright, these are easily the strangest bit of equipment in the game. That being said, we'll see if I can even... Oof. Yeah, that would definitely help me with my unarmed combat,
That's
but
an
that would
odd
just
thing, don't you
destroy my key energy. So, no, I'm not going to wear those either. No streaking this time. Alright, boom! Okay, actually, swinging back to
day is
Zelda,
wasting.
the only
Time
Zelda
to
games
get
that I
to
highly
it.
recommend to not play first is Zelda 2 and either of the DS Zelda games. Not because personally I think the second one is garbage, and it's not that the ones on the DS are good, but the controls are really fucking frustrating and could put you off the whole series.
Boom
Because
looks
it's on the
exciting.
DS, so
Can't
you have
wait
to use the
hook
touchscreen to
hook
even
up a
move
batch of
yourself.
special boom source ammunition. Boom says that thanks to you, he's got a fresh batch of gunpowder ready to go. He's devoted his life to experimenting with various poo types for his saltpeter. That's how he came up with his special ammunition. And for as long as there's different dung in the mix, you never know what kind of boom candy you're going to end up with. Says he never had as much passion for things that don't go boom. Boom hears you found an ark. Imagine something that you could blast right into space.
Sorry, give me just a second. Oh wait, Super Mario Superstar. Wait, did you? Oh, Super Mario. Yeah, no, you did say Super Mario Party.
Says a sprocket's just a bunch of booms all lined up in the same direction. Figures you're going to use the Ark to leave
We do
this
plan. I mean,
blasted
we
place
have done
behind,
100%
and
orange
he's
juice, and
jealous
we
as can
briefly
be.
did some Mario Party 2
Says you
or
had a
4 for the
hard
channel. I don't
job
remember
ahead
which
of you
one.
if you wanted to take
We
this
definitely do
place
want to do
apart,
some more
but
Mario
at least
Party
you
for the
found
channel,
Ark.
but
So when
we
are
always
you
had
going
other
to
games
blast
on
that
our
thing off?
to-do list
Taking
before
anyone
the
with you? Anyone with power skills?
pandemic, and now that the
So
pandemic's
what
a
we have
thing.
here is someone
Yep.
looking for-
I'm so glad you chose that. We're born alone, we live alone.
We are better off on our own.
Being alone is not the
The end,
Says he's so excited to join you on the Ark. It's Boom is happy you're in his face and not some...
Well, I've got my arc filled, so I can carry on. Anyway, let's see. Where am I on my main story quest? Yeah, just because I'm kind of curious what Out-of-Date's going to say about me not killing that World Eater. Let's go talk to him real quick. Serious question, not really. Would you have hot chocolate with hot water or milk? I've always done it with hot water. But I can't deny that it does largely taste better with milk. I've just been always been afraid of
The
burning
world
the
is
milk
so much
while
smaller
making the hot
underground.
chocolate.
Out of Date says the word about what you've done so far is spreading. The tribes... He appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately... He knows you're good-hearted enough to... He says he'll point you in the right direction. That doesn't sound good. Out of Date's hunch is real.
I agree
The
1000%.
Merc Puff is up next.
I find it funny he's not going on. It's like, hey, how come you haven't dealt with
Out of
the
Date says that
Porky
Wiz
Puff?
is
Because I told
worried
you to
now
go to
that
Goop
the
first.
Northwest World Eater is stepping up. He explains that Wiz is working... He's happy to help.
Huh. I was expecting for him to chew me out for, you know, not actually killing the World Eater. But I guess we cool. Let's see. Okay. Let me think. Besides dealing with the World Eaters, I'm mostly gonna just kind of ignore the character quests now, since I did every single one of them in the last playthrough. Yeah. Yeah, let's continue the capturing of the outposts. Right, I can't fast travel under the tree. Since, you know, last playthrough I just, you know, captured the 2 tribes, and then it's like, well, we're gonna make peace, but the Edgelord does not make peace. The Edgelord makes pieces of cake. It's strawberry shortcake. Would you like some? I iced it with the blood of my enemies. That's the best way to get there. Alright, now that's finding the Majut. Yeah, alright, looks like this is the best place to travel for that.
A mountain is the opposite of a swamp.
Is it, though? I mean, yeah, I suppose I could see, because, you know, swamp being lowland, it's trapping the water and not letting it out, but I don't know. I kind of feel like that's oversimplifying things just a little bit. I mean, that's like saying a knife is the opposite of a gun. It's like, yeah, you could make a strong argument for about the... Yeah, okay, that's a bit of a stretch. I don't know, but I'd argue the narrator's making a bit of a stretch with that, too. You knew you couldn't fall. Why'd you... If you knew you couldn't fall, what'd you do? If you knew you couldn't fall... I don't know. Even if I knew I couldn't fall, my vertigo would probably still kick in, and I would never go near any edges, just because. Ugh. Oh, okay, I can direct this. Okay, good. That'll make things a bit useful. Yes, Pepper, I'm coming. It's just taking the time to experiment and learn what it means to be alive. Because we were born to be alive. We were born to be alive.
That's a shop. Time to go shopping. Wonder where we can get some ride shoes for the mud.
Two factions fighting here? Eh. Have fun with that. Sergeant Pepper's already bored with this, so we're gonna be on our way. I don't know if you could read it, but I said fail. Oh, fail. Well, if I couldn't fail, I would probably invest in the stock market. Get rich. If I couldn't fail, I would definitely, you know, just go out into a public area with a megaphone and, you know, yell out, hey, we're currently, we currently need 2 people to, you know, come and work at the hospital in the kitchen. Would anyone please walk up to me with their resume? I'd do that. Probably first. Let's see, if I couldn't fail, I'd find a way to give myself the X-Men multiple man's powers. Mostly just so I could, you know, work multiple jobs at once, you know.
Let's
get extra
see.
money that way, and or it's like, hey, if I'm struggling at work to, finish my jobs on time, just, make a copy of myself and, double down on my job. Let's
Says you
see.
need to hit them where it
I
hurts,
couldn't fail.
inflict as much suffering as possible, and make it clear your tribe is a terror to their existence.
I don't know. Maybe I'd actually see if I could beat Castlevania Order of Ecclesia for once.
Murder and mayhem and other terrible things happen. He's sure.
I would petition DC to make a Booster
Here's
Gold
the
movie
first line
that
of
didn't suck.
defense.
I mean, okay, Booster Gold's never gotten a movie, but it's like, I want a good Booster Gold movie. I'd also petition for a good Blue Beetle movie, but it'd have to be the Jaime Reyes version of Blue Beetle. Not that I dislike Ted Kord, but Jaime's better. Let's see, I would also petition Image Comics to make a Savage Dragon movie. And a Spawn movie that does not suck, because we did get an awful Spawn movie back in the 1990s. We don't talk about that.
That's a bomb lobber.
Oh yeah, I would also demand that we get a movie in the Godzilla Monsterverse that features Gamera. I'd petition Nintendo to add my list of my top 10 list of characters to Smash Brothers. I'd demand that Nintendo re-release Fire Emblem Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn on modern consoles, along with Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. I'd also ask them to start making, Paper Mario games that better resemble Thousand Year Door instead of what we've been getting over the past nearly 2 decades. Tell Nintendo to finish Pikmin 4 already.
Shoot it and watch it glow. Not too close, though.
Demand that Microsoft release the rights to all Rare properties back to Nintendo so we could get some more, Banjo-Kazooie games and Conker's Bad Fur Day games and any more of those games on Nintendo consoles. And let's see, then we could also get a re-release of Diddy Kong Racing and maybe even a sequel. I would make Fallout 76 not suck.
Here's the second
let's see,
line
I would
of
also
defense.
get the United States out of debt, because that's a joke. Make it so that, the United States Supreme Court can only, that their congressmen have to have terms rather than be put in for life. That's the biggest joke in the world. Let's see, I'd write a novel that manages to equally appeal to all races, creeds, and religions and potentially bring about world peace.
It's smoldering already.
I would encourage THQ to make, THQ Nordic to make, what's it called? Darksiders 4 already, as well as a sequel to this game. Let's see, I'd make sure that I'd get Dragon Age 4 released as well. Okay, I'm trying. There we go. I would make a Mass Effect Andromeda 2.
Give it a good smack.
I would totally become a Batman-style superhero just for a weekend. And then, immediately stop once I'm able to get, like, a soft drink or something named after me. Oh. I would also make a Transformers movie that's not just schlocky Michael Bay, horny action garbage.
The outpost
Not just a
belongs to
Transformers
your
movie, but
crown
one that
now.
stars Starsaber. So the Western world can get a taste of his awesomeness.
He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. He says you did a great job capturing the outpost. Thinks you'll make...
Ooh, I'd also write a script for for Power Rangers. Actually, it's currently Power Rangers 30th anniversary this year. Let's see. Just like to spread messages and make sure everyone stops
This
doing
could be the beginning of the
non-COVID
end
stuff. Maybe make a
of
game that's
everything.
really story-driven, kind of like Undertale, but with original elements. I feel that. Yeah, I probably should do something about. I should definitely, make a perfect cure for COVID while I'm out there. Make it so people don't litter. That's a good thing, too. You can tell my priorities are not particularly humanitarian. So, yeah. For that, I apologize to my environment. Wait a second. Something just occurred to me. I'm an idiot. Forgot to grab this. Oh yeah, I'd also put an end to online. I'd put an end to cyberbullying. I am amazed I forgot to grab these. Boom. I'd also tie the Epic Mickey games into Kingdom Hearts. And bring in Oswald.
There's new...
I'm a child and my mind hasn't exactly been completely exposed to the rest of the world. Adulthood, so I don't know. I would try to keep my hope spirits throughout adulthood. I hear that. Actually, I think I would...
Mush mush.
Now, I think I've said this before, but like, especially looking down at an upward angle, it kind of almost looked like it was like the, Pepper here had a shield on its back. Really remind me, I'm like, yeah, I do kind of look like the Mortal Kombat character Kung Lao with his hat on.
That's an old home, or what's left of it.
Dude, you got horns? How come I can't have horns? What the fuck just happened? Just ignore the giggling. I just thought of something terrible I could say. For the whole, if I couldn't fail at anything, I'm like, no, even if it's a joke, I'm not going to say it.
Want to be one.
Does fire just happen when? Well, yeah. So that's one of my psi abilities. Is I dash and I create a line of fire behind me. So that's what's happening.
What are you thinking about making? Lock, unload.
Nah.
Love it when a plan comes together.
Oh, okay, I guess I can't modify the Ronin hat. I've already modified this, I think. Yeah, I've got
Now,
mods on
walk
that.
the walk, Pants.
Okay.
You need to give the tensioners on the machine head a matching adjustment to get the twing twang in tune. That sounds delicious. You're full of pluck.
Okay, so I tune the guitar, but then I don't take it. I don't use it at all. I'm just gonna let it sit here and probably let it get out of tune again. Okie dokie. Just pants. Yeah, they're nothing special. They don't give you any special powers. It's just pants. It's yeah, just like the thing that Kirby felt like when he got turned into yarn in Kirby's Epic Yarn, or trousers, depending on what part of the world you're in. Hello, David. I've often wondered if America deliberately uses words incorrectly from other English-speaking countries just to fuck with people. Huh. If that was a red vest, I could have cosplayed as Marty McFly.
There's so much more below the ground.
No thanks. I do not.
Down all around.
The edgelord is too edgy for booty shorts.
Those are the kind of things you need.
Well, you also need vitamins, minerals, plenty of exercise, probably some friends if, you know, in order to help your mental health. A well-paying job, a roof over your head.
You found a crossway. Now, which way to go? The Quirk-Quab outpost. The Netra tribe first beat this into shape.
Yeah, so
Let's see.
I'm just kind of standing out here, you know, despite being at war with this tribe, and they haven't shot a single thing at me.
Says they've been waiting for you. He says you'd better be. There is a
Excuse
high
me.
boom
I-
team ready to help with taking over that outpost, but he doesn't know anyone who'd be dumb enough to turn down arc shoot.
Clearly, you haven't met my edge yet. Hey, that's my kukri. See this sword? I forged it in the blood of baby seals and the tears of baby pugs.
When you're in the mountains,
It had to be
everything's
pugs
so
because
far
pugs
away.
rhyme with thug, like I am.
So much.
Did I ever tell you the story behind this glass? Well, yes, you told it. See, this glass was actually taken from the stained glass window of the church that tried to christen me as a child. But my soul was so dark that it set the holy water itself ablaze just by looking at it. Once the fire was cleared, I gathered up the shards of the stained glass window of the mural of the Virgin Mary, and I put it on this sword, so with it, I could deflower the
Get up
world.
there and get fixing.
Okay, actually, okay, that went too far.
Just a few minutes.
I'd like to apologize to everyone. Maybe they want to shoot you. I'd like to apologize to every Christian in the audience for that joke. Now I kind of hope I can find that chainsaw add-on to stick it on the end of the katana, just because of how weird that would look.
Critical. Smelly. Raw materials for your needs. Bullets everywhere.
Are you sure there are bullets everywhere? Because I just see a bitch ton of fire and, like, dark energy. Okay, who's still alive? Oh, there you are. Let's see. Not any religion, actually. I do have beliefs in a god, which doesn't add up with other religions, but I do also have the beliefs in scientific explanation why we exist and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. I think that's why it's called an edgelord, because you keep getting closer and closer to the edge of what you can get away with good taste, you know?
The arc shooters are already gearing up the high.
Release the thought
Their aimers
machines.
are fixed too. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. He says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You're one step closer. Thinks you'll make fast work of what's...
I will never be satisfied until the sun itself weeps tears of ecstasy because it knows that I have...
Okay, yeah, anyway.
How many days like this do you think the world has left?
The world will have as many days left as I tell it to, because the world doesn't get to die until I give it permission to do so.
Because only then does it have my permission to die.
Complains that some are just holed up and waiting for the... Their pal Gulp built a floating run. He just sits there all day getting blitzed on raid.
Why is this a bit of information? I've already met Gulp. I've already got Gulp's quest.
And when you're done,
I've already got that quest. I'm pretty sure I got that quest, so whatever. Said I'm probably not going to do it just because I did all the character quests.
wheel the control box handles to buzz the wire. Wired up and ready to go. Looking sort of good. Small things for your big
I always
ideas.
like the way the leather pauldrons in this game look. Alright. Alright, let's fast travel back here. Actually, let's check the mount shop in here, see what they got. And I am down to my last donut. Your bounty is graciously accepted.
Claims to have strain. Says the place is... Let's hope you won't regret it.
Alright, we're gonna need a name for Red Fox thing here. A red goat, red llama.
It's a ride, not a friend, right?
I hope this hits you, narrator. This here is my bestest of friends. All my mounts All my mounts are for... Oh, is that not a resource totem? My mistake.
Isn't that right? Who's a good friend?
I guess it didn't want to fight.
Not that I blame it.
Check out that motor juice station. Wonder if there's any go juice left in the juice tank.
Take that, your weps. Maybe it's meant to be a wheep wheep.
Check out that rubber scrap. There's a lot on the line here. Good parts make for good scrap. Healthier than ever.
Yeah, can we talk about just how broken this helipack actually is? It's kind of nice. Sure, it kind of took me forever and kind of really out of the way to prioritize getting it at first, but it was worth getting as early as I did. Okay, what I need is... That's right. I remember... I had this problem in my last playthrough because I can't... The way to get up there is... Yeah, I'm on... Yeah, I'm on the wrong side of the mountain. Yeah. Okay, let me hop off Red Boy. So we're gonna want to actually go this way, I think. No,
You're still aboard your mount, which is probably a good sign.
Yep. This is where we want to go. Upwards.
Be careful where you grab.
Back, sorry. Talk to me, father. Now the most important question. Is all the donut gone? Yes, the donut has been gone for some time. Get over the fence. Get over thine fence.
Don't know what that e-waste was.
Now, I know I've made this comparison before. I mean, especially since this area does remind me of Utah, and all of Final Fantasy 15 feels like it was modeled
There's
after
something
Utah.
there. Skronkers.
But yeah, this area in particular really feels like we're traveling through my home state. Like, this very much reminds me of the canyons. That's near the ranch my family owns. Well, my extended family owns. Down in the southern tip of the state. Last donut I'll just buy on
Let's
Friday
see.
to celebrate. I got a job. Oh, congrats! Yeah. Jobs are good if you want money.
There's the sovereign who runs this outpost. He didn't expect his outpost to be invaded. He would have... It's their last line of defense. Once their guardian falls, they'll surrender. The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
Despite being a sci freak, this playthrough is once again proving
He
your
says you
gun
made them
is your
weaker,
best friend.
But they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
Yes, let us heat the muscle squeezers. And we will then use all the steroids. It's okay. We don't have
Thinks he did
visible
a
junk
great
as it
job
is. We don't
capturing
need to
the
worry
rival
about
Stir
our
outpost
scrotes
and believes
shrinking.
the rival says they won't stand a chance.
Yeah, no, I don't know why I decided to give my Sifu my Schwarzenegger impression voice. I mean, I'd argue it's not even a very good impression of Schwarzenegger, but what can you do? Yeah. Yes, I'm working so I can earn money to buy a small
Take
keyboard.
this seriously,
Also gonna
or
work
it'll
in
take
school
you
and
down.
be helping with packages and stuff with the school janitor. Oh. Well, my last character will be happy to hear that you're going to be assisting them. Hilama, you can use his old plunger in order to defeat any obstacles in the way of your job. Yeah, I tried getting a job when I was still in college. I tried to get a job with the school. The problem is I went to college in such a tiny town. There were so few jobs available at the time for students. So like almost all the jobs with the school filled up so fast. It's actually funny just saying it's like, yeah, I had a hard time finding a job, whereas nowadays in the US we have trouble finding people who want a job. Yeesh. Everywhere is struggling, especially in the food service industry, which, well, is what I work in. No, it is so hard to find people willing to work. Like, I've honestly been encouraged a couple times to demand a pay raise at work, saying it's like, we're literally so short-staffed, because I work in a hospital, if I walked out, it could potentially shut the whole hospital down. To which I said, I'm like, yeah, no, I mean, well, that's not inherently wrong. It's like, if I keep just demanding more and more money, there's eventually not going to be any money left over to hire a new person.
Ah, plastic
And I'm going to just
like
be
that
living at
always
that
comes in
hospital,
handy.
which I don't want. I'll use the plunger to defend all the heavy lifting box enemies. Or defeat the heavy
Feels
lifting
like
box
something's
enemies.
about to happen today. Let's see. This is the tribe's last stand. He says you'd better be. The plan is to explain.
So, I got a hard hat with the last quest, because you flung me in the same way. Is there any reason why I can't just keep the hard hat from mission to mission? I mean, okay, granted, I'm sure it's probably due to the fact that I completely destroyed my hard hat in the last one. Chi-Chi! Chi-Chi, where are you? Alright, fine. I'll just glide over myself.
Heads up, that's Peak Spot, a great place to watch the world from. Who knows who might be watching you? Nice shot.
With these gloves, I could literally light my birthday candles just by touching them with my fingers. Just go ding, ding, ding. Congratulations, you're now this many years old. blow up the fire before I use it to burn down your house.
Don't forget the past.
Weaponize
Learn
your
from it.
breath. Not gonna lie, I can relate. I do feel a bit saddened that problems I have no knowledge in, I can't really help nor truly understand because I live in a different country where normal is different. Yeah, I get that. I get that
You need
completely.
to get the keys in sequence.
Well, yeah, no, I'd say I get that. I think I might have taken too many turns to move that. No, I just barely did that.
So, the technology from yesterdays is still here today, even if its message is getting old.
With that shirt, with that bowler shirt, I will bowl down the world and build it up from. I will knock the world tree over like bowling pins and set the world in my own.
Hey, Valentine. You missed some really good edgelord jokes, but glad you're here now.
At
Also
various
glad you're here. We've
stages
got
of
another
life,
mount-
We all
Oh,
become
I am going
memories
to
for
lose.
others, and
I don't think I've ever won this encounter.
memory distortions are troubling.
Nope. I just bought Legend Arceus today, and I have been bringing hard enough to forget the food, so I needed a break. I don't blame you. I've been playing Arceus for a while too, and yeah, I saw the notification that you were playing it. It's good. I think Arceus
However,
might be the best
There's
Pokemon
no
game
doubt that
that's
what you
not
remember
well.
makes your future
Yeah, no, it's the best Pokemon game that's not a mainline entry. But then again, I think besides Colosseum, there weren't
so
a lot of stiff
you
competition
remembered
for
the
that
old
role,
comet-
if I'm being perfectly honest. Anyway. Anyway, Val, you're here. We need a name for this red tail llama thingy. I was thinking about maybe naming it Carl. But, you know, Carl from Llamas with Hats isn't red, so I don't really know how well that fits.
Don't flinch away from this. It's your moment.
I've already been on this road.
You need to focus.
Still fucking good, but fuck the Galaxy Corps for being okay with kicking out a child to die in the woods. Well, yeah, but let's be honest. I think they're heavily implying that the Galaxy Corps becomes Team Galactic in modern day, so of course they have to set up that they're evil. Yeah, I'm debating on actually adding Arceus to my stream list after it's been out long enough that I don't need to worry about Nintendo trying to take our channel down. Then again, I've been meaning to stream just a Pokemon game and just naming the Pokemon after, you know, the channel members and whatnot. That'd be fun. Anyway, before I do this, I want to check something. All right, it's Pietro. I got some new add-ons. Are any of them better? Oh yeah, I got the Voodoo doll add-on. Oh, I got 2 of them.
Dust it off and start cutting.
You
As long
see
as it
these?
does the job.
They're effigies for the people that snub their effigies for the people that snubbed me at birth. One is for the doctor that slapped the wrong end. The other is for the janitor that accidentally spilled oil on the floor. So there wasn't enough for the fryer, so my mom didn't get french fries with her lunch. I strapped them to this sword so every time I spilled blood, their ketchup would always taste spoiled.
Sergeant Pepper's like, but I thought you said that, you were born in a church explosion.
My backstory is so edgy it warps reality.
You need to hit them where it hurts. Inflict as
Danger told me
much
that
suffering
Arceus
as
would
possible.
make for a great and easier to make tabletop game. No, I agree with that.
You're the
Let
hammer
the
of
mayhem
Meme.
begin. I need to get more people to strap on my... Oh, fuck, we're doing this again. I want my mommy!
Lupa Lupin, I killed ya, mommy.
Fuck, that's right! There goes my face again. Gonna have to strap it on like the Joker did in the New 52. I hate that series. Come, meet the man who ruined my mom's french fries. And soon, you two will be strapped to the end of my blade.
But there's only room for 2.
Fuck! I'm going to need to make a giant blade to cut the world, to strap all the effigies of the people who wronged me.
Hell than hot chocolate with hot water or milk.
Yes, vomit up your shame.
Actually, speaking of Arceus, I was late starting my stream because I was still playing Arceus this morning. Let's see, so it's our headcanon. This character is trying to just be an edgelord to match that darkness, but fails at it, and Sergeant Pepper has no patience for their BS. Yes, that is the headcanon I decided, is that... Yeah, this
That's
character
a fire
is just
starter.
your
Can't
atypical
wait to
D&D
get on flat
edgelord.
ground. You just need to create a spark to light a fire. The
That's
dry
kind of why
grass
I've
looks
decided
like
I
it
just
would
bring the
ignite
katana
easily.
out whenever
It
I'm taking
burns
down other
brighter than
forts,
the light.
because that's when you'll have the biggest audience. Oh yeah, one other thing I got, Val, is this.
I'm releasing all my darkness in one colossal fart. That way you'll truly know my soul pain.
A chocolate with water, it's easier to access. I agree.
Come fly with me. Let's fly, we'll fly away.
Okay, so all this blue on the walls, just because the guys we're fighting have blue in their uniform. So before I started playing Arceus, I was playing Tales of Arise. Let's see. The fuck was that Purple Kingdom Hearts explosion? It's the ultimate dark psi power. But in Tales of Arise, the main female character points out, says to the main character, it's like, your outfit could use a little more sprucing up. Why not add some blue to it? I just kind of look at him like, was there a miscommunication with the localizers? The main character's outfit is blue and white.
Liberty and is striving to protect freedom. They want to continue with each tribe being responsible for their own, and believe that uniting the tribes is the only way you can survive. He was hoping it wouldn't end this way. There's no reason to fight instead of uniting. It would be fighting over nothing. He'll fight for whatever shred of hope he has left to unite the tribes and save the Tree of Life.
given what I did with the World Eater, I kind of think the Tree of Life is fucked in this timeline. Because it's the Edge timeline. I'm on the edge of glory. And I'm gonna dangle you off the world with you. Hey, there ain't a reason you and me should be alone. Tonight, yeah, baby. Tonight, yeah, baby. I'm an asshole who needs to act wrong who thinks acting right when it's so wrong tonight.
The rival Sifu is defeated. You are free to choose their fate. He'll leave it up to you to decide the fate of the rival.
It's time for me
Sifu.
to feel
But
the
you
rush and watch his
Ending
blood
it will
gush.
make him forget
I'm
the
gonna run
hard
you
head
right
that has
through
been put
with
upon
my
you.
edgy
This
sword
punishment
too.
is justice
And
for
then
the
we'll both
unjust.
fall back in love.
And with that, you're spinning your
Gonna start
own
making
fate.
that Arceus
Good
tabletop
or
game.
bad,
I've been
never to
craving
be
doing
undone.
more open world type
One by
tabletops.
one they'll fall until everything is brought into subjection.
Oh, that's a gravestone. I
You've
see what
gotten
that's supposed to be
news that
now.
Your tribe's justified terror has paralyzed the remaining tribes. There's an opportunity to end the war early. He agrees the current reign of terror is an extreme measure, but it's justified, as it'll free everyone from starving. It's clear your way of waging war has been successful.
That's interesting that
And
this
now
game
that the
actually is
tribes have
offering you a way
experienced this
to
war of yours,
end
they're
it
ready
early,
to do whatever it takes
even
to
if
make
you're
it
going with
end.
the
So,
dark route.
do you want to end the war now or continue fighting?
You know what? I just kind of want to see what the other
He'd
fighting other
expected
tribes are
you'd
like.
want to continue to fight. It's in the spirit of the tribe. If you want true control over someone, he wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Oh, back to the dead zone. I can say hi to, Moog, Boom, and Gizmo. Oh,
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
That's fine. I kind of really wanted that bow anyway, Hawkeye rodent. So, I'm genuinely curious, Mr. Sifu. Do you just clone yourself and sit your ass on every fort? I mean,
It's the
if that's what you're doing,
cool.
cool. I would just like to know,
Can't be too many days like this left at the rate the world
All
is
right.
ending.
I've spilled the blood of this Sifu. Time to put my edge back up my asshole until later. Ninja Art Fury Clone Jitsu. Yes, let's go with that. Cool. I can summon Pietro. So I'm just going to stroll out of here astride my mount. Sergeant Pepper's like, oh, so that's how it is, huh? You got tired of me calling you out on your bullshit, so you're not going to use me anymore. Right? I see how this is. It's not going to stop me from pointing out that you're a moron. Your mom's a moron. Hey, at least I have a mom. Oh, hold on. There is. Ah, there it is.
Peddler is eager for you. A pleasure do business.
Yep, I was looking for this thing. And when I finally looked, I'm like, I knew this animal existed somewhere. I'm like, where is it? I'm like, you can only get it from purchasing it here. So, yeah. I've got yet another mount. This one definitely seems to fall in line with the rest of my, demon spawn that I wrote in the last play. Why is it that the, light, janitor who wanted to just help clean up the world rode nothing but, devil spawn, and the edgelord is got a much more colorful cast of mounts that he is sharing his adventures with.
The Netra Fortress.
Netra
Tread
thinks you're full
carefully
of shit,
here.
but he doesn't want to waste his time saying something.
Pepper's like, Pietro, if we united together, we could be justice.
At least you can feed this right
Pietro's like,
grass.
I'm sorry, but I just kind of want to stay out of this. I don't want to get between you and Pepper, since you've got that sword up your butt and Pepper's got that horn. Yeah, I'm really good. By the way, why do I sound like that joke that Luke did when you initially got the katana and he was trying to make fun of, edgelord fanfic writers?
I'll hail the new friend, the mighty Lord Tamatsu? Am I saying that right? Because, Tamatsu, how about Bob Matsu?
They used to call this a thoroughfare. Look at all those old homes.
Thamos? Thamu, like a cow sound. Okay. Thamu. Okay, I can get behind that.
So bright out now. You need to unturn the pipe tightness to drain the flush stool.
Lord Thamu.
That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wear those
Sometimes the
pants just on
smallest
general
pieces of
principle
scrap
that they
are
came
the
out of a
ones you make
toilet.
yourself. Bet you could make something shiny out of that metal. Just what you were looking for.
Hacha!
Oh, that reminds me. Just since you missed the first of the stream, Val, we've got the arc is full now. Yep. What nice. Was stocked nicely. Where'd it go? Dude, did you just like pierce the fourth wall and break reality? You guys saw that, right? I'm not going cray-cray.
Stories keep moving whether you drive them or not.
Leather coat. You know, if I didn't care about stats, my edgelord would just totally wear that jacket the whole time. Even in, 100-degree heat, because it's like, I'm so dark and broody, I gotta wear nothing but black all the time. Then again, maybe the edgelord just got tired of being called a cute Shanks, so, he was trying to force his evolution into an Umbreon, despite the fact that he's not an Eevee. More shoulder pad. It's like a shoulder pad, but more. Yes, with this mask, I'll be able to... Wait, no, why did you scrap it? No! Alright, I think we're done here. Come on. Come on, Thamu. Where are you? Hey, man. I was just busy eating the souls of the guys you all ate. Would you like some? They go well with ketchup. Wait, I'm gonna need to fast travel where I'm going. But man, I thought we were gonna ride across the Rainbow Bridge together and kill them all. Oh, let's turn that quest in real quick. Oh, was fast traveling really the best choice? You totally could have ridden me over there, man. Have to go now, but it was fun watching. Hey, thanks for coming, Muffin. In the meantime, Pepper's like, oh, what spore of madness did you invite to join us?
That's an Aurora totem. Legend has it that activating the four of them together will form a band of your aura.
And in the meantime, the
sky.
first mount I got is like, I'm still here, right? I haven't done anything. And Pepper's like, just let it go. You don't want to be a part of this. What's with this color
You get
green,
used to the
man?
beastly
Where I'm
smell,
from,
I hear.
everything is like, red and dirty. Let's see, Lord Thamu enjoys soul ice cream and is Pietro's boyfriend. Pietro's like, I didn't really agree to this, but I'm kind of too afraid that he'll eat my soul if I tell him no. And my starting mount's like, I don't appreciate that my name is just placeholder. Pepper's like, hey, at least he forgets you exist. You'll be much happier that way. Hey, I know you were like one of the very first quests I took.
Says you
So,
always
yeah,
rise
I'm
up
finally
the best.
back to turn in the quest. Sergeant Pepper is the non-demon monster who was like, oh dear God, why did you invite your hell boyfriend Pietro? Dude, we're a package deal. You take me, you take my man. Yeah, so finally finished that quest. What do I want? What do I want? Yeah, let's up my end.
Your
some
eyes
more.
are opened.
Ah! Oh no, I'm whacking the camera. Or not the camera, the microphone. Alright. Does that mean we totally get a ride to the dead zone, man? I'm like, no, we're fast traveling. You're such a buzzkill. Hey, Boom, you're right by where I need to be. Would you like to meet my demon spawn? No. Closes the window. Meanwhile, Lord Thamu is devouring the souls of all the other tribes, cackling madly with lightning behind him. Man, that's just what happens every time I eat beans. It just kind of comes out the other end as massive sparklers, man. What's up, Boom? I told you I didn't want to meet your partner. Well, too bad, because I'm everywhere. Also, I'm totally pink now in this lighting. You'll never escape the Thamu. The Thamu is God. The Thamu is everywhere. So, do I actually get to participate in this conquest, man? I'm like, trust me, I would, but... Oh, we can maybe kill these guys. Oh, yay. I will use their souls as icing on my... God damn it. What did you do? Why didn't you dodge those arrows? It was high as fuck, constantly constantly off of the smoke Lord Thamu produces. It's like, ugh, I could taste color. Man, are you, Thamu, are you pink? Or am I just seeing things? I mean, could you just hug me? I know that we're gonna survive if we leave this area, but I really just need someone to say it out loud, man. Man, the world's an illusion. Oh, there are people cowering in fear.
Never know what's hiding out in the dark.
I think I might have murdered the shopkeeper or whatever the hell this place was, so I guess that makes sense.
Let's see.
Okay, I did. BRB grabbing my delivery good. Sounds good. Alright.
There's the sovereign who runs this outpost.
Pepper's like, just surrender.
Expect his
It is in your
outpost
best
to be
interest to
invaded,
not provoke
but now
this
that
guy.
you're working
Well,
with their rival,
why? We can
you
totally
can
beat
see
him.
why.
It's not him you should be worried about. Hey, are there people for me to devour? Him. Run. Run. Run while you still can.
He would have preferred if you could have solved it. It's their last line of defense. Once their guardian falls, they'll surrender.
Oh jeez, if Thamu eats this guy's soul, he's gonna grow giant ass muscles. He's gonna be able to pick up Pietro and devour the world at the same time.
The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
This is going to be one of
He
the
says you
easier
made
tribes to
them weaker,
conquer since
but they
I've
won't
so
give
thoroughly
up.
explored the dead zone,
Your
collecting the
Sifu thanks.
mech-ton
Your
parts.
tribe is growing stronger. He says you did a great job capturing the outpost. Thinks you'll make fast work of what's still there.
Alright, let's see if there's anything that I need to add to my... Actually, I'm kind of curious. Is there a... Okay, so yeah, once I have it, I've got them. Huh, I wonder why this one is listed above... I wonder why Pietro's listed above Sergeant Pepper, since I got Sergeant Pepper first.
Can't dance between those drops.
Alright, as I walk by, I'll just absorb all the souls right into my body. That's good grief. That's good suffering. Now this is just outrageous. Huh. You know, I actually kind of... So the tribe I'm going up against is one of the light tribes. I actually kind of enjoy the fact that for, you know, a light tribe, you know, probably one that's all about positivity, it's making its home in just ruins. know, kind of the whole you can still live when... Alright, it's just another... that's just another placeholder, man. So I'm really not going to get a name. You really don't want one. Trust me. So, what if we're the real world eaters? And what if the big world eaters are just giant bunny rabbits that desperately want their ears to be scratched? Well, I'm not 100% sure what that ties into anything. It doesn't, Pietro. Just move on. Just ride away into the sunset. Oh, good. I'm glad you have your food, Valentine. Would you like a sprinkle of murder pudding on top of that?
The Wingo out says you need to hit them where it hurts.
I like
Murder and mayhem
mayhem.
and other
It
terrible
has the
things
word
happen.
May in
He's
it,
sure you've
which is
seen
one
it
of my
before.
favorite months. But it also has the word ham, which is one of my favorite meats.
Here's the first line of defense.
Mayhem. May I have some ham? And meanwhile, Sergeant Pepper is saying, just give him the ham. That's the most normal thing he's wanted to eat all day. In fact, dare I say, it might be the most normal thing he ever wanted to eat. That's because I saw my idol, Ponyo, eating nothing but ham. Well, all the while just submerging the world in water. As long as you don't take my soul, sure, go ahead.
It's
Oh,
smoldering
good.
already.
Murder
Give it a good
pudding.
smack. Give it a good smack. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. Then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That
So
looks
what you're
slow.
saying is,
Shoot it and watch
do a
it
barrel
go.
roll?
Not too close, though. Kaboom! You're in. Keep going.
Love how we're giving personalities to all the mounts now, too. In the meanwhile, Pee-wee and Chi-Chi are just like, you know what? We're kind of our own thing, so we can be left out of this insanity that all the others have to be involved with.
Here's the second.
Hey,
line of
Pee-wee, could I...
defense.
Chi-Chi's like, hey, Pee-wee, could I buy you some coffee sometime? Maybe together we can give birth to the world's first flying fish. Pee-wee's like,
La 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 la.
I'm actually technically a dolphin.
Ah!
Sorry, that's the best impression I can do of Pee-wee Herman, so I'm not going to do that again. Plus, let's be honest, the Pee-wee Herman voice kind of sounds a bit like the voice I gave Pietro. So that's another reason why I'm not going to do it again. Yeah, I don't have any other
That's
organic
a
mounts
bomb
at the
lock.
moment. Pee-wee has to be in the water. He wants nothing to do with this. Yep. Yeah, Pee-wee's just hanging out with the bigger version of himself from the Horn Quest. He's like, well, why do you hang out with them? It's like, oh, well, he's like, well, they have full dental. Besides, since I can only be in the water, Lord Thamu can't get anywhere near me.
Almost there.
See, I imagine a high-voiced for Pee-wee because he's a trans man shark thing. That's why he's so small. And he's proud to be a vicious small. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yes, I will give him. This is what Pee-wee sounds like. Hello, Titi. Would you like to have coffee with me?
Oh, I'd love nothing more than to have coffee with you.
The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
Chi-Chi is our kind and happy mount, as one who helps Sergeant Pepper keep her sanity.
He says you made them
Chi-Chi,
weaker,
you're my only
but
friend.
they won't give up.
Why won't you date
Your
me?
Sifu thanks
Oh,
you.
don't
Your
don't
tribe
act
is
like the
growing
nice guy.
stronger.
You're such a perfectly good friend, but I only have eyes for Pee-wee.
He says you did a great job capturing the owl. Thinks you'll make fast.
And yes, I'm going to be riding this Pee-wee Chi-Chi ship just because I like the idea of an aquatic creature dating a flying creature. I mean, granted, there's nothing saying that Chi-Chi can't be in a relationship with both, but
Feels
Pee-wee
good to
comes
be
first,
alive.
Peppa. Pee-wee always comes first.
Says the truth. If you don't find that bomber ball, you're all going. Better stop it now, so you can let the world end in its. Says that's the
Sorry,
story.
Sergeant Pepper.
Can't
I'm
bet it's
straight,
not
but
true.
I'm sure we'll find a lovely lady who will make you happy.
Claims the bomber ball can't be all that far away. You're the only one who can track down the bomb. Too late to run. It's this or die in a. Figures with luck you can save your skin and all others.
Wait, what? So it sounded like they were basically telling me to find a nuke and stop it from exploding? I'm kind of curious what that involves, but I want to finish the outpost thing first. Chi-Chi is the only straight person in the mountain group. Fair enough. We need some. We could use some we need definite some. Because yeah. Whoa! When did that happen? Where did that come from? Oh, it's already maxed out. Interesting. Because nothing can contain my edge. I only why do I even still have this? I am not going to use it. I'm only keeping that just so I can be Lawrence of the Edgeworth, of the Edgelords. Okay. We can be on our way. Oh dear. Oh, wait. I need this. Give me that. Oh, I'm red again. I guess that means either I'm embarrassed or... Well, that dream last night about slaughtering everyone's babies wasn't actually a dream. I might want to take a shower.
Let's get that mount moving while the getting is good.
Man, I'm always moving through the wave and roller coaster that's known as life, man. No, I'm gonna have to follow the road. We gotta get to the bridge so we can get over it, you know? That's a smart joke. Hashtag do not steal. I should start doing motivational speeches. I think I'd be good at it. Now remember, kids, when in doubt, rip their souls out.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, I guess we can't. They don't want to let me fast travel to the forts I'm about to fight in, which is fair enough. Are we releasing more moths? I mean, I'm okay if that's what we're doing, but...
Says he says you'd better be. The scouts
Lord
spotted a
Thamuz
well
hears
being
the
used
narrator
by the
and
outpost.
threatens him
Mess with
frequently.
its filter, and
I
you
swear, if
could
the next
sicken
thing
their
that doesn't
troops.
come out of your mouth is that Lord Thamuz was well hung and incredibly fertile and wins the lottery every other day and has a lifetime supply of rubber chickens, I swear to heaven I'm gonna make you into my cranberry sauce.
Says that.
Wait, what am I doing?
It is time. Shing! Time to make the world scream. That's the wrong weapon. Fuck! There we go.
Why does this sword smell like ass? Well, the thing you have to know is, oh god, just kill them. Don't let them know. They'll be happier just dying.
Every time I swing this sword, the little effigies can be heard going. Hey man, could you put their souls in a doggy bag? I think I might have gotten food poisoning from the last one, but I don't want to. But I want to save them for later, you know. I've got a reputation and figure to maintain.
I feel so bad for Sergeant Pepper. Well,
Get in there and ruin that filter.
it's what he gets for being the main source of for hogging the spotlight as the main source of transportation for this playthrough. Because Bob Thin is like, I was gonna be involved. I was the main source, but then I was ignored. And then placeholders like, are you seriously bitching to me about being overlooked? Okay, that's kind of lame. I can only use that outdoors, but whatever.
Your key energy isn't up for that.
Well, let's see. I'm throwing lightning, so unlimited power. Yeah, I know that joke is kind of late, considering I've had that ability the entire game. Do you seriously want to be used by a psychotic, dark, fake edgelord? Wait, what? Do you seriously want to be used? Psychopathic, dark, fake. That's fair. That's fair. To my defense, I only started using the edgelord voice last stream, so up until that point, Shinx and Sergeant Pepper,
Nothing but grease.
we're good.
Looks like
we're good
the
friends.
outpost found out
It was
about
just
the
Once he
bad
found
water
the
of
ancestral
hardware.
blade of his family,
That's when
The
it all came out.
outpost belongs
Actually,
to
no
your
all
tribe
joking
now.
aside, I think that really is when I started doing the edgelord joke. Was because I was able to actually get a
He says you made
katana.
them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. Thinks you did a great job capturing the rival's third. Says they won't stand a chance.
So we need to start giving personalities to all of your template RPG characters and the monsters. Yes, basically. Because let's see, the janitor's like, oh, hey, I am just here to clean up this shit. I just go down the pipes and then pop up and then stomp on the turtles, yeah? I mean, I killed the giant Merc Puff. Mamma mia. Oh, that's kind of pretty. I'm not going to get it just because I've already got 2 ones that look like that. But it's still a pretty color combination nonetheless. Hey man, I know the gate was wide open, but I
Stay on
couldn't
top
help
and
but
you'll be fine.
feel that that's what they were expecting me to do. So I waited out here and waited for them to just die. Because they wouldn't be expecting to just die. Hashtag I put arsenic in the groundwater. By the way, you might not want to drink that either. And meanwhile, all the janitors' mounts are just, it's like, we don't want to be noticed. It's like, we don't want to be noticed by, we don't want to be noticed by Lord Thamu. Just leave us out of it. Hello. Oh, hey, honey. How are you? Yeah, this was one of the mounts that you had to purchase specifically from a fort. Meet Lord Thamu. Hey, Abby. I can totally see you through the screen. If you can... The fact that you complimented me means I'm gonna let you keep on living and not bake you into the pie with all the kittens and ravens and shit. I just noticed that my tail is pink. Maybe my ass is a mood ass. And Pietro's like, well, it doesn't really matter to me because it's just such a lovely ass regardless. Sergeant Pepper's about to speak up. Is like, yeah, okay, I'll give you that one. Oh, good. You're complimenting me, Sergeant Pepper. Now we can be best friends. Oh, he's Sweeney Todd. Sure, why not?
This is the tribe's last stand.
I'm
Conquer
good,
this fort
tired,
and
but
that'll be the
good.
last
That's
of the
good to
resistance.
hear.
The
I
tribe
like
will
it
be
when my
under your
victims
command.
are awake.
He says you'd better be. They've managed to roll a bang ball against the fort, and the plan is to detonate it. However, you need an inextinguishable torch to do that from a distance. Indeed it is.
Sergeant Pepper is a lesbian, but she still will recognize a good ass. A bang ball, huh?
This is
That's
all
what
about
that's my
you.
nickname for
Whether
my
you
nether
succeed
region.
or
Yeah.
fail, it's on you.
And then our little automation's like, I just work here.
Well placed.
Ask Pietro how well the bang ball swings. All right, thanks for stopping in, honey.
Well, I would. Well, the thing is, I'd tell you, but a lady never tells.
I forget his or shoot. Who was? Sorry, I'm trying to remember which one Pietro was. So maybe it should be Oliver. No, Pietro was that. I'm trying to remember Pietro's. We established a lot for what's up with my mounts in a very short period of time, and I kind of lost track of who was who for a second. Lord Thamu can be gender fluid. He's an entity of hell. Very true.
You feel faster.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, just so. Pietro was red-tailed, male, gay boyfriend of Lord Thamu. Okay. Lord Thamu, gender fluid, typically pronouns. His pronoun is entity of hell. Sergeant Pepper, female, lesbian, rhino monster, and the only sane one of the group. So our designated sensical one.
Life is a difficult game, no matter how you play it.
Ooh, another muscle squeezer. Or have I already done this? I think I've already done this one. Drat. Got excited for a second. But then again, oh, yep. There's a Mechton box right there. So yeah, I've done this one. You know. Seriously? But I'm in the dead zone. Fine. We'll keep the lore straight for you. Yes, straight. Like Chi-Chi. Why didn't I grab this when I first came up here?
Let's
I don't
see.
know. Hey man, I just saw you spew your gender fluid all over that post. Oh wait, I didn't need to get up? Well fuck you, man.
You need to hit them where it hurts.
We have to have
Inflict as
one straight
much
person for the
suffering
sake
as
of
possible.
diversity. I agree.
You're
I
the
agree
hammer
completely.
on their nail.
You know, I should have run in and, blown up with it like that orc from the Two Towers. That would have been the only edgy thing for me to do.
Sergeant Pepper's like, yes, go on. I like where this is going.
Now I'm thinking about how good your soul would taste. I should put you on top of my creme brulee.
The Sifu's like, hey boss. So the guy who came through the door, he's got this stupid looking katana with, corpse with little dolls attached to it. He's like, oh fucking hell, it's that idiot. All right, try to appeal to his rhino friend. Maybe we can convince him to run him over before he gets up to me.
The megamuck in that cage looks like it could cause serious turmoil if left. Hard work opens doors. Just get out of the megamuck's way.
I'm curious why it didn't just run and attack me.
Sun's fading.
Oh, I know why. It's because even though you can't see him, over my shoulder,
I'm watching you, and I'm gonna tear your guts out.
The wire claw looks like it's strong enough to pull down a gate. But you just need to aim straight, shoot, and pull,
to the
and the gate will
edgelord's
come down.
mouth.
The
Vying
Ankati
for
tribe
their
believe
art.
that solidarity is
Yeah,
what
are
is
vying for
needed
their
to
death.
keep the world in balance. They're steadfast in their conviction to unite the tribes and move forward together as one. Anybody at home? He was hoping it wouldn't end this way. There's no reason to fight instead of uniting. It would be fighting over nothing.
You know what? I actually kind of like your design. And since it's the first time I've ever met you, I'm going to see if I can make peace with
Thinks
you.
being likable isn't enough. If fight is all you do, he can't stand by you.
Never mind. I'm not surprised because I purposely put like nothing into my charisma. But I'm also not going to say I don't like fighting because,
Well, quite frankly, I think if I said that out loud, I might choke on my words and die.
I'm going to say the Mega Muff is also pissed off the, this base for trapping them in a cage. Like, well, despite all my rage, I am just a giant muff in a cage.
The rival Sifu is defeated, and the destiny of their tribe is in your hands. You are free to choose their fate, but not free from the consequences of your choice. He'll leave it up to you to decide the fate of the rival Sifu, but you
Yeah,
either
just because I've never
stay
locked
true
someone
to
up
the
and I kind of want to see what
cause,
that's like.
or
Plus,
not loyal
again,
at
I like
all.
this guy's
It's
design.
black.
I'm actually going to let this
He
one
works the way
live.
You think. Obedience is obtained by the fear of punishment. And with that, you're spinning your own fate, good or bad, never to be undone. Step by step, until all have given up their rights for the good of others. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Muff. Someone knew what they were doing. Calling it the Mega Muff and putting it in a cage. Well, yeah. Why do you think I made that joke? Because I'm like, they
He says
knew.
you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets,
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, just Sergeant
is
Pepper
if you
and my
defeat
character used to get along
and
so
that
much just
will
with all
never
the,
happen.
marching songs they used to
Sifu
do
is
together.
Your help sealed victory and
I think
the
there was some
destiny of
drugs
the
on that
rival
sword.
But he's still eager to seal the fate of the world. It's just a matter of time before... Fate is never fair, and it loves the fearless. It's your... You've grown so much stronger than... And now, the tribe relies on your strength to take... He meant...
Oh, that's... Sorry, I did not mean to skip through that. Damn it. Okay, I've been looking forward to getting this weapon, I am not gonna lie.
It's the Ankati bow.
Shoulder, kill them. Fuck the army. I can't agree with that. I've had family in the army my whole life. That being said, I'm totally going to destroy these guys. If only it didn't completely take away my key, I would totally wear that. I doubt it's better than my gun. Like, oh. I mean, it doesn't have any status damage, but it does a lot more damage? Huh. I mean, I guess that... Okay, I'm gonna... Okay. No, wrong. That's what I want. Alright. Oh, wait, no. I remember there's something else here from what I looked up. Oh. I don't approve of the armies. They recruit at high schoolers, and high school kids are vulnerable and they don't. Let's be nice to them. And blah blah whole. And that is a perfectly fair opinion. There it is.
Offers you, wants you to take. Fair trade.
All right, just look at this thing. Why, hello there, Sergeant Pepper. Your friend Chi-Chi said that you needed some lady loving in your life.
It's a fine way
You may
to
call
run.
me mistress. But, well,
Heard that
as
the
to what
Biomutant
mistress
station
you
is a
want me
sight
to be,
behold.
that's
Happy
entirely up
Lobbo
to
let
you.
see it.
That is entirely up to you, Pepper Tits. Right, I'm on the mount. Holy shit, we welcome Mistress Nilf. Oh no, Mistress... Nifla? Is that what it is? Is that how I say it? She's also Lord Thamu's cousin. Yes, but don't make any mistake. I am not here to make murder pudding. I am here to make love muffins. I mean, I could still put some murder sauce on the love muffin. No, you get out of here. I must be alone with Sergeant. I must be alone now with Sergeant Pepper. If you'll let us go in the back. We shall make all kinds of loving until the world doth split in two. I am not going cross-log. I remember what happened to Bob Fournette in the last playthrough when you tried that. In the meantime, Sergeant Pepper's like, just getting really hot under the collar. I don't really know what to say to this. This is all just happening so quickly. Come on, man. You know that Chi-Chi did this for... Wait, what? I actually took my ranged weapon off? That's dumb. Nice. a mistress. She's from the lusty circles of hell. Don't worry, Sergeant Pepper. I will always be here for you. In the meantime, you hear Chi-Chi in the background. You didn't specify what kind of woman you didn't specify the kind of woman you wanted. And PH was like,
Well, so is Nifla actually a woman, or is she like a Thamu who could kind of just appear whenever he wants?
baby, I'm from the lusty circles from hell. I'm definitely whatever you want me to be. But you better respect me, damn it. I am a strong, independent woman.
Says you need to hit them where it hurts. Inflict as much murder and... Here's the first line of defense. Careful of that pew-pew that, you know. Got to hit it harder than that.
Did I not destroy you? Okay. Pepper's questioning why the edgelord keeps gathering cosmic horrors. Street cred? Simple as that. I mean, he's bright blue with yellow tips. He's never going to convince people he's an edgelord on his own. I would argue I'm outdoors, people. Okay. Oh, I guess there's one more of them. A confident son can turn a content silent with the dead. Wait, hold on. There's a strong, independent woman who can turn a content silent with the dead of frosted winter.
Better to bring it down. No more
So I guess
bullets
that.
from that.
Okay. Is why the cosmic horrors obey the edgelord in the first place. And I remember they are very bored with nothing to do. I'm like, hey, I kind of figured that's why, the events of Death Note were able to happen. And again, I only ever watched the first episode of Death Note, so I probably shouldn't be using it as a reference, because I honestly know jack shit about Death Note, other than I don't like it.
Keep going.
Oh, by the way, one thing I did find out, so I went on and on in the end of the last game about how I thought it was lame that you couldn't, spare Lupa Lupin. Well, apparently that's actually what I did. My last playthrough, I actually did let Lupa Lupin live, so I gotta take that back. So, yeah, it was just something that I... Hello, Muffin. Muffin is back again. No, I have no interest in Death Note.
Heads up for that oil boiler. Stay away till you take that thing out. It's safe to get near now.
Stay away where? The entire floor went up in flames. That was edgy mystery. That has good writing up until the end where they bullshit get light. Caught. Yeah, I did not want to read... I didn't want to invest time into a story where you're basically following a edgelord teenage villain. It's like easily my least favorite villains in any kind of story. Well, the villains that I hate the most, not necessarily least favorite, because they can be done really well because they're so easy to hate, are the villains who think that they're God and get to, you know, make life or death decisions on everybody. But yeah, when I found I'm like, oh, this is gonna be the character I'm following. Hard pass.
Here's the second line of defense.
Then again, I've seen very little anime in the grand scheme of things, so there's probably a lot more shows I could tell you I haven't seen that'll make everyone's jaw drop. It isn't even a scenery chewing villain I could tolerate if he was being a massive ham, but it's too serious. Yeah. It's like, I don't mind serious stories. I want to be clear about that. Like I said, I really got into the Berserk manga. I probably shouldn't have, because in my opinion, after like the 100th and 10th issue, it kind of like, okay, this crosses a line and shouldn't keep reading, but I did.
Just jump on that handle and get it lit.
We're not following the main character. We're not following the main villain. We're not. The main character is not the villain. In fact, to be perfectly frank, I stand by what I've always said. In my opinion, you want an edgelord protagonist done right? Look to Berserk, because quite frankly, he doesn't stay an edge. Well, okay, he does kind of stay an edgelord. But they do a good job of working him out of being an edgelord. So at the very least, he's willing to accept others in his life and not keep being the loning brooder in the corner of the tavern.
He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up.
Revisiting an old meme.
Your Sifu thanks you.
Your
tribe is growing stronger.
Do you know the way? I don't, but Lord Thamu does. Lord Thamu always knows the way.
He says you did a great job capturing
So
the
does
outpost.
Nifla.
You're one step closer to ending the tribe wars. Thinks you'll make fast...
Why, hello. Your mistress has returned. I'm done with Sergeant Pepper at the moment, so we can spend some time together. Sergeant Pepper's like, you know, I should be annoyed by this, but wow, that was amazing. Man, you see how nice it is just when you kind of just go with the flow and, you know, smoke some murder heroin. Wait, that was heroin? I didn't think you could smoke it. You can't. It's just the dumb guy voicing me mixed up his drugs when he was making this terrible joke. I'm gonna say look to the Blue Blaze game franchise. Ragna has a dark edgelord shit going on, but he cracks jokes, makes friends, and gets funny, and gets the funny people to cause pain to. It's a great time. Good to know. You know, why is it that, you know, Luke's willing to have us, you know, ride around with his edgelord, but he still finds that thing that could potentially be in a Dr. Seuss book the most horrifying thing in this game? I just think it's kind of weird. And then Sergeant Pepper's like, Luke is kind of fucking weird. He made an edgelord Shanks, damn it. Yeah, I know I should probably help my tribe, but, yeah, I'm being kind of lazy. I just want to get to the next fort already. No, wait, that's the wrong way. Also helps that the main villain, Blue Blaze, is a massive scenery chewer ham who's Great seeing him mess with Ragna. Actually, I also think Velvet from Tales of Berseria is a great example of an edgelord character, because they make sure to show you what she was like before her traumatic thing, so there's actual context. Good context, because you as the player got to experience it rather than just being told their backstory is tragic. I'm looking at you, Tales of Vesperia.
Let's see.
Plus, Velvet is
Says they've
punished
been
for being an
waiting
edgelord villainous.
They're ready to bring death and destruction. He says you'd better
Yuri
be.
isn't.
There is a high
Yeah,
breeze.
yeah. I'd say it's like, do I
Seems
really need it? But I'm pretty sure you're going to make me fix it anyway. I'm really curious what this tribe's weapon's going to be. Because, I mean, so far I've only seen them all using guns, which, I mean, makes sense given that they're military-themed. But it's like, how is just having a... I mean, okay, maybe it's not just a gun. Maybe there's more to it. Point is, I'm really curious to see what's going to happen. Ugh. I'm going to be doing a little... I'm going to ease off on the voices a bit because my throat's starting to hurt a tiny bit. Don't worry, I will not miss an edgelord joke when it comes up. Where are we fighting? Where are the baddies? There the baddies. You know, I find it... Well, I got a quiver. That's probably what I'm technically reloading. It's like, eat it up, Hawkeye and Legolas.
The best stories
I always
are
have
about
arrows
heroes.
I can reload my quiver
This
with.
is such a story.
Camo pants. Wait, I thought the pants I have can... Wait, hold the phone. Am I not wearing... Did I accidentally take my jeans off? What? Yep, I did.
That's sure to be useful.
Okay, yeah. I was about to say, I'm like, wait a second. That's not that much of a boost. Why does that... Okay, I don't even know when that happened. Although if I wore the camo pants, I would be able to camouflage the fact that I've got a tiny penis. What? What the... Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna quickly save, because I'm worried the game might crash. Okay. Oh my god. Climb out of it. Just climb out of it. Are we alive? And these guys aren't gonna be.
Get up there and get fixing.
Small dick doesn't mean a bad one. Sometimes it's better for your job. No, I agree with that. Honestly, the whole large dick, you know, the bigger your dick, that's just, you know, toxic masculinity, small ego bullshit that's been spread over the years. Let's be honest, the edgelord here is not exactly the most intelligent or progressive idiot, so he would care about something like that. Despite the fact, it's like, dude, you're a gender-fluid mutant furry. Who cares? about that.
Great shot.
I think this game might be telling me it's time to end soon, so I might end after I capture this fort. Yeah, the frame rate is going nuts. So it might be time to put an end, to call an end for the stream for the day. Like I said, I'm gonna finish this real quick. I mean, which works because it's about time. We're non-binary edgelord because we still don't get any other pronouns but they. True. That is something I do like about this game. Like, the only thing that could kind of indicate a gender, in my opinion, is if we're to believe that when we activate a fast travel point, we're marking our territory by peeing on it. The way, you know, the protagonist is doing it is feasibly, you know, he's peeing on it with a penis. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's what's happening, so... Yeah, I like the fact that you really... your gender for your character is whatever you want them to be. Besides, we don't know how anatomy works for, you know, mutant raccoon monsters.
It's all about destiny. Yours, mine, the entire world's.
Crap.
Nothing like a little exercise.
Crap. I keep... Man, because of the frame rate, I keep failing to actually kill these guys. Oh no, David! Doesn't even mean a guy anyway. It just means a body part. Fair enough. Actually, speaking of penises and masculinity, there is something that I actually do kind of enjoy. Have you ever heard of the Zondi tribe? They're like an ancient warrior tribe. Okay, I don't know exactly when they were at their but yeah, their warriors would carry bladed weapons, and one of the blades on the weapon was designed to look like a penis, just to represent manhood and to show that their warriors were truly better than any other warriors because, well, they're killing you with their dick. I'm like, okay, that does kind of still feed into some hetero, you know, some stereotypes about what men are supposed to be like that we need to get rid of, but that's still kind of funny to me. Is that a handle for a gun or a weapon? Oh, it's a muzzle. That's a muzzle? Huh. Huh. Sorry, I gotta see what this looks like. I gotta see how that attaches to my weapons. Wrong thing. I need to go to craft. No. You. It doesn't even attach to the gun. How is the bullet supposed to come out of that? Oh, that's because I hadn't actually attached. Never mind. Don't mind me. And then I've seen stories about the Amazon, where if a man easily found Themyscira and came there willingly, that's not a man, that's a woman. They'd welcome her as a sister. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, good. I'm glad the shell muzzle is still good because much like the toilet brush, I'd be sad when I can no longer have that equipped to a gun. Yes, I know I haven't used that gun in nearly 2 streams, but shut up. I haven't used the kukri either, but I still have it with me because... Greeks were not just gay, very accepting of that. Well, yeah, they also had very...
The arc shooters are
I
already
love
gearing up the high booms.
dangling
Their
people
aim
who are
is
very
fixed, too.
insecure about,
The
men showing
outpost
affection for
belongs
other
to your
men
pride now.
is, you know, that's just gay or that's girly or whatever. I'm like, you know that Spartans,
He
you know,
says
a
you
group
made
of
them
people that are
weaker,
often considered
but
to
they
be
won't
one of the
give up.
most manly, strong men in
Your
history,
Sifu thanks
very
you.
much
Your
believed in
tribe is
same-sex
growing
relationships
stronger.
because it believed it made them stronger warriors, right? I love dangling that over. There was a douchebag I knew in college who was part of my
He
Greek
says you
history
did a
class,
great job
who was
capturing
your
the
atypical,
outpost.
you
You're
know,
one step
football
closer to
jock, was only
ending
in the class for the
tribe
credits.
wars.
I loved dangling that over him because he made him super uncomfortable.
Think
Okay. Because, yeah, there's even I'm trying to remember who it was, but there was a poet, or I think, from ancient Greece who was born a man, then got turned into a woman, and then got turned back into a man. So I think it was when Zeus and Hera were arguing over who enjoys sex more, men or women. They went to ask him because he had been both. And yeah, that was, I mean, okay, that was in this particular case a more literal case of a trans character in Greek culture, but yeah, no, let's get some more int. Anyway, where's the last one? It's over here. So getting there is going to probably be faster if I travel to Maya. That being said, like I said, the frame rate, and it's probably time for me to have lunch anyway. I'm going to let the PS4 rest because I don't want the game crashing on me midstream like it did that one time. So anyway, if you want to join the Discord, there's a link in the description. And I'm not sure when, but I will see you then. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.